sun came up. The ground is frozen, somewhat frozen right now. We're trying to get everything we can out of here before the ground gets too soft. To drive on, it's starting to get a little greasy. This might be our last load out of the hole today. Got some good conversations this morning with different customers and friends, and so I haven't had a chance to talk to you yet. It's 9:30. This is loading the fourth load to go to town, to the local rock quarry who crushes concrete to use for crushed concrete. Give me a minute here and I'll try to get us turned around so we can see better. Just trying to pull it back some. It's starting to get slippery. Don't want to get stuck in here with the truck. I almost had a little excitement this morning. One of the lock pins for the pins for the locks to keep, so I can flip my side dump to the left or to the right, fell out. The one that was locking a side down and went to go dump, and the back corner of the trailer came up in the air, straight up, instead of tipping like it's supposed to. Got close to having a disaster, but I walked around this morning and all the pins were there, so it must have fallen out between the first and the second load somewhere. But nothing happened. Should be good to go. I put some new pins in. Hopefully we won't have that issue for a while. It's always a possibility that something can go wrong. Keep an eye on things. Pay attention. Could have ended badly if I wasn't. It's supposed to get to 66 degrees today or so, according to the weather. Nice change from the cold that we've had. Get rid of some of this snow that's still around, and spring is coming. The geese are back, the sandhill cranes are back, they're coming back. So the weather is changing. I, for one, am looking forward to dry ground, hopefully. Although we've had a lot of fog in the last month. Old wives' tale, fog comes 90 days before it rains. It's not that far off. I've done some tracking of it last year. Heavy fog and rain 90 days out is, 80 to 90 days sometimes. We get some, it doesn't always work. Looking forward to what 2021 has got in store for us. Hopefully hoping to take you guys along for the ride. See where it goes. This barn stood here for 101 years. They built it in 1920. And it's 2021 that we're tearing it out. On my property, I've got two houses, a new one that was built in 2014, I think. And I have an old one that was built in 1910. So that, or not, sorry. Yeah, it was 1910. So that house over there is 110 years old, 111. It still stands pretty good. It's a matter of how well you take care of the buildings. There's another barn on this property that was actually built in 1908. I sat down and had a good conversation with the owner of the property. There's a lot of interesting history here. Apparently a tornado came through in 92 and stripped up the windmill fan that will be taken down maybe today, maybe tomorrow. I'm not sure how that's going to work out. I've got some rock to haul for some other customers to help with alleviate the mud. But there was a tornado that came through here in 92 and took out a bunch of stuff, but the barn stood the tornado. Windmill did not. The other barn did too, that's right next to it. The house, the original house, moved into town in 1912. It's about 9 miles south of here. They hauled it 9 miles with a horse, or a pair of horses and a wagon. And then the house that's here now was a Sears kit home. You used to be able to order from Sears and roll up catalog. You used to be able to order a house. I actually know of a couple of them in the area. I haven't had a chance, but I'm looking to see maybe my old house is maybe a Sears kit home. Originally. Wouldn't that be neat? You order a house, shows up on a train. I suppose they call that a modular home. One that's built inside a building somewhere else and trucked to your location. is one of the things that we're cleaning up here on this place. It's an old community ice house. It is one of the holes that we're burning in right now. It was 20 feet deep, concrete walls. So in the wintertime, they would go to the Platte River, which is 5 or 6 miles north here, cut their ice and stuck it in the community ice house. And the whole community would have a place to come and get ice until they ran out of ice every year. Just interesting history. Me, anyways. Well, we're gonna give her heck here, see if we can get out of here one last time today. Starting to get greasy. Well, we're on the rock. So we gotta pick it one way. Get up here on solid ground and then we can take a break here.